Casino shows no mercy.
Here we are, Fantasy Immortality, week 2, and we are here with none other than the manager, GM, owner, everything, Mr. Bobby Boucher himself, owner of H2O, the only remaining undefeated 2-0 team in Fantasy Immortality.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
How do you feel about that so far? You feeling good?
You know, I feel pretty good, but here's the thing. I mean, last year I started off 3-0, but it's a good start. Not counting my chickens before they hatch, but it's a good start.
We do recall last year starting 3-0, looking real confident. You always had Super Bowl written in the books you were commanded. Then as we all remember, the 0-7 runs.
Yep, the 0-7.
That was worse than the Jet collapse. We're not going to kid about that. All right, so that kind of hurt it there. So Bobby Boucher this week played Billy the Kid. A very nice 121-109 beaten with Frank Gore, 45 points.
Yeah.
Looking real tough. Real tough.
You know, I was pacing on Sunday before the 4 o'clock games. I was actually on the phone with Frank, and I was like, Frank, I'm done. I'm down. I gotta make up 40 points just to tie. Next thing I know, going into the half, I'm up by 10. I made up 50 points, and I was like breathing a lot easier. So it was a rough week in the beginning. At 1 o'clock games, but as soon as the middle of the 4 o'clock games, got to be pretty good.
All right, well, you're going 2-0. Very nice. Billy the Kid now the only 0-2 team. Everyone else in the league is now 1-1. Billy the Kid, the only 0-2 team. Not looking too strong right off the bat. But next week, I gotta say, last week in divisional games, he needs a win. He needs a win big time,
yeah,
and he can't start 0-3 versus division.
Yeah, he needs that definitely.
All right, so next game, let's go over to the Guineas. The Skinny Guineas playing the Pipe Layers. The Pipe Layers, first game in the league, came out real strong, but had a collapse. The Guineas really put a hurt on him. Joining the 150-point club with 152-108. Andre Johnson's 39 points really helped him out after a struggling week 1 for Andre Johnson.
Congratulations, Tom.
Very nice for Tom. The Guineas joined that club. All right, the Biff Grinders, Big Biff, the New York Football Biff Grinders, taking out the defending champs 110-79. Biff, I even got the call early. He was very excited about getting him after a struggling start last year. So he seems to be back in the swing of things. So he's doing all right.
Yeah, Mr. Biff's definitely back in biz now. You know, got that first win under his belt. He's going good.
All right, very nice. Let's go to the ultimate ones. Very impressive. Vincent Jackson, one of his keepers, who was a little debatable, 28 points, real solid, taking out the Dogs on the top seeds from last year, 127-91. Convincing win. And he looked pretty good doing it, I gotta say.
Yeah, you know, I got a call from the underdogs yesterday.
Not
Randy
pleased.
Moss is on the market.
Not pleased. Is he on the market?
Yeah, he's on the market because
I did receive a call
Barry
also.
Barber problems.
Yes, he is, from Biff himself, debating between Braylon Edwards and Steve Smith on the block, gentlemen. If anyone's interested.
Yes, they are. I
Interested.
forgot about that. Yes, they are.
Let's move to the man behind the ball. Paulie taking out myself, Wayne Enterprises. 114 to a very discouraging 75. I got to say, I was not very pleased.
Yeah, Forte didn't have a good game.
No, not one on my team had a good game. I got 2 quarterbacks out with fractured ribs.
Yep.
I'm kind of hurting on that right now. So,
I got Sanchez out there if you want to.
We may have to talk. And he even won before his Roddy Brown on his Monday night performance at 27. Very nice. Another keeper that was a little questionable, but came through for him when he needed to. Very nice. Now let's move over to the other 150 point, the big scorer, the stud of the week, the ass kicking, everything was all in this game. The stud of the week for lean, Chris Johnson, 59 points.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I could not believe
59 points. Well, we don't know if he'll do that again versus the Jet Theater way they're playing, but I'm not going to count my chickens before your hatches, you like to say. All right,
I hear you. I gotta say something about the lean machine. I got an email today from Russell. Are you crazy? Tom Brady for Matt Ryan and I can't even remember who else it was, but you're crazy, dude. No way. I didn't even return the email. You can see it on this. You're crazy, not happy.
Well, let's finish off the lean.
Devin Hester, that's who it was.
Finished off the Oblivion Flatlines 178-109 for the ass kicking of the week for the Oblivion Flatlines at 69 points. Oblivion Flatlines still have Thomas Jones on the market, I believe, as well.
Yes, he does. He does have him on the market.
That's still looking there. But Lean, after a struggling week one, a real bad one, really put things together the way his team appears to have been. 178, still real high, but joined the 150-point club nonetheless. Now, just to throw out there and keep those in TV land interested, the Wes Walker to Chris Johnson trade is
Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson. 29 to 21 after 2 weeks. After Calvin Johnson at 17 and Wes Walker none. Just to keep those updated.
Yeah, Walker was out with an injury. I'm still
counts, but hey, 29 to 21 total, not so shabby.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
So now let's move on to this week's games.
Yes.
The only undefeated team is playing none other than yours truly.
Yes, we got to.
For the last divisional game. How do you feel about that?
You know, Jay, I love you to death. You know that, but tidal wave might be coming through on this one.
Ooh, baby, I don't know.
The most destructive force on the planet.
Mother
The
Nature,
water boy.
let me tell you. All right, well, we'll have to maybe deal with that Sanchez trade another week and let the trash talk and keep on rolling.
Yeah, I heard it.
All right?
I can't release them yet.
Anything else you'd like to add out there for Fantasy Immortality?
I'd just like to say good luck to everybody, and like I say, there's a tidal wave coming through, the most destructive force on the planet, H2O.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Week 2 in the books.